Today I'm making Italian hoagie rolls for meatball subs. Starting with 1 cup of warm water. This water is warm, not hot. 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. I always use a pasteurized yeast. And 2 tablespoons of honey. And we'll just mix and let that set for about 5 minutes until it gets nice and frothy. Once your yeast is activated, I have 3 tablespoons of butter. I just popped this in the microwave for a few seconds. And that's warm, not hot. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. And I'll start with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And this is optional, but I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of non-fat dry milk powder. This just makes them extra soft and really golden on top, but I'm just using this because I have it on hand. It is definitely optional. They will be great without it if you don't have any. And I'm just going to mix all of that together, adding a 2nd cup of flour. Once I have a sticky, shaggy dough like this, I like to grab a 3rd cup of flour, and I'll just pull from this 3rd cup so that I can give you exact measurements. I just flour my mat, flip my dough out onto the mat. We'll put a little flour on top, and we'll just knead this for 5 to 10 minutes, incorporating flour when it's sticky. And I'll let you know exactly how much flour I end up using. And after a few minutes, it should look just like this. It bounces right back and it's not sticky. I used half of that 3rd cup, so plan on using 2 1/2 to 3 cups of flour. I'm gonna spray it with some avocado spray or olive oil, whatever you have. So I'm just gonna pop a lid on this or a tea towel and then let it set for about 1 hour to 1 1/2 hours. Mine will probably only take 1 hour because I used a pasteurized yeast. It's been a little over 1 hour and our dough has doubled. And you can make this any size you want. I'm gonna cut these into 4 rolls. And you can weigh it out, I just eyeball it. And to shape, I just form a rectangle, just like this. And then I roll and pinch in the sides. And for the last seam, I just flatten it out and then roll like that. And it'll look like this. And then I just place it on a parchment-lined cookie sheet. Cover with saran wrap. And then I just place a clean dish towel over the top and I'll let these rest for about 45 minutes. It's been about 45 minutes. These have puffed up quite a bit. I'm just gonna brush them with some egg wash. You can use an egg with 1 tablespoon of milk or water. I actually have a little bit of this heavy cream left, so I'm gonna use that. I'll brush the tops. And now taking a razor blade or a really sharp knife, I'm just gonna score them. You can go straight down the middle or just make little slits at a diagonal. And you can bake them just like this, but I'm making meatball subs for dinner, so I'm gonna top them with a little Parmesan, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. And I'm gonna bake these at 375 for 15 to 20 minutes. The dough was rising. I went ahead and just made some quick turkey meatballs, and I have them simmering in a crock pot so that they're ready to go when our hoagie rolls are done. I just pulled these out. They baked for 20 minutes and they smell so good. I'm just gonna let them cool. Okay, let's cut into this. My meatballs are ready to go. I'm gonna cut this in half just because they're huge. Here they are, perfect. Just putting the cheese on the bottom so that the meatballs and sauce